Hey, Josh Tigg, Running T Farms. Morning cattle move, first move of the day. Thought I would get a little video of the cows this morning. When I came out yesterday evening for that final move, I determined that I had not allotted them enough forage. So I gave them another break here to graze last night, and I believe when I got here this morning they were pretty well content, and they were ready to start grazing. But as you can see there with that animal right there, you know, their bellies weren't even completely empty, which is okay. I don't want them to be completely empty, but I do want them to be just a little bit hungry and ready to get up and graze when we give them this first break. So what I did, that was about, I estimated that was about 25%. I gave them another break of a 4 break, so I was about 25% short on my forage allotment for the day. We've been grazing pretty selectively the last few days. We had over 3 inches of rain in about a 7-day period, so the ground got very puggy. We went to once a day moves to twice a day moves, and yesterday was the first day since Friday of being back on 4 times a day moves. And we had just got over onto this section of the farm. This section of the farm had a little bit more warm season grasses in the stockpile mix, so I just simply misjudged how much forage I was giving them. But so I corrected for that yesterday evening by giving them another break. So we want to make sure we always keep our cattle good and fed for the day. And as you can see, very good harvest efficiency here. I'd say we harvested, probably 75-80%, which is pretty good. You always hear everybody talking about, if you graze non-selectively and take 80% of the available forage, you're just going to have all this bare ground. It's going to be terrible. There's bare ground everywhere, and your soil temperatures are going to get out of sight and all of that. And as you can tell, it's just not the case. The main reason being is because we're going to wait a little bit longer to go in and graze that forage. We want to make sure it is fully recovered. We want to let it get a good balance on the protein and fiber so that our animals perform well on it, that they don't scour, and we want them to consume the whole plant. We're looking at it kind of like a total mix ration. If you let them selectively graze, they can go in and graze so selectively that they graze such the most lush and best part of the plant that it can actually cause them to scour a little bit. You can have acidosis problems. A lot of times that leads to pink eye and foot rot problems. If you're having a lot of pink eye or foot rot in your herd, I would look very closely at how you're grazing your cattle, because I would say you could correct most of those issues with your grazing management. So anyway, I got these moves set up today. I increased the total grazing area for the day by 25%. Because I realized that I had shorted them yesterday. So I will be, of course, checking them again today to make sure that we have given them enough. If not, when I will increase it a little bit more, and we will divide that by 4 and give them a little bit more. But I think we pretty well have it dialed in. But I just want to let everybody know, keep it flexible. You can't just go with a set stock density or a set paddock size. As the season changes, the forage changes, even the consumption of the cattle changes. This grass is starting to green up. This is stockpile grass, but as we're getting new green growth through there, the digestibility of this grass is increasing a bit. So that means they can eat more of it in a day. These spring bred cows, are entering in, you know, they're in their last trimester, so they're a little bit more demand on them there. So that's another reason that they're starting to consume more forage. But as we are moving our calving season to line up with our forage supply, these cattle are they're increasing their need for forage, and we're increasing our forage growth because it's that time of the year. That's why it's so important to get your calving in sync with nature and your forage supply. So hope everybody has a fantastic day. As always, you can check us out online at runningtbeef.com. You can like us on Facebook at Running T Beef. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure and check out that like and subscribe button on your way out. And I hope everybody has a fantastic day and a fantastic rest of your week.